Welcome. It will be interesting to know that the use of the word trafficator in engineering has become obsolete. Outdated in the world of transportation. Rather, we use indicator. Today, we're going to be taking a critical look at a topic which says vehicle warning indicators, the meaning, the significance, and the implications of ignorance. My name is Emmanuel Aronsiola, and this is Lagos Transportation Agenda. And in today's episode, we have a guest that will be doing justice to this wonderful topic. Join me to welcome Engineer John Quincy Osazele. Engineer John, good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, without wasting much of our time, we'll be taking a critical look at that topic which says vehicle warning indicators, the signs you will be seeing, the effects, the adverse effects, and of course, what those indicators mean and what we need to do and what not to do at a particular point in time. We'll go on a quick break, and when we are back, we'll be taking a critical look at that topic. Please don't go nowhere. Thank you.
Welcome on board the newly retrofitted light ferry, where innovation meets comfort on water. As you step onto our state-of-the-art vessel, you'll notice the modern design and enhanced facilities that prioritize your safety and enjoyment. Our retrofitting process has not only upgraded the aesthetics, but also improved the performances of the boat, ensuring a smoother and faster journey across the beautiful Lagos waterways. Feel free to explore the spacious seating areas equipped with comfortable amenities such as life jackets for all passengers, a first aid box, fire extinguisher, all for a relaxing ride. Our knowledgeable crew is here to assist you, making your journey as enjoyable as possible. Join us as we set sail towards a more efficient and eco-friendly future, embracing technology while celebrating the vibrant culture of Lagos. Thank you for choosing Light Ferry, where every ride is a memorable adventure.
Welcome back. If you are just joining us, this is Lagos Transportation Agenda, a program that highlights topical issues, events, trends, and of course, happenings in the dynamic world of transportation. And today we are at Universal Automotive Training Academy, where we are meeting with our guest today in person of Engineer John Quincy Osazele, who is going to be doing justice to the topic about vehicles indicators, the warning signs, and then the implications of ignorance and what have you. So, Engineer John Quincy, good to have you on the show once again.
Thank you very much.
Now, when we are talking about vehicle warning indicators, Engineer, what are those warning indicators on our vehicles, their significance, and of course, what are those things drivers need to know and the road users too? Thank you.
Okay. I would start by saying, the vehicle is a machine.
Okay.
And being that it's a machine, it doesn't have emotions. Definitely. It doesn't feel pain. It doesn't feel anything.
Definitely.
So the manufacturers had to create a way for the vehicle you're driving to be able to communicate with you. So, in general, as a rule, the indicators you have on a vehicle is how the vehicle communicates with you, the operator, and other users around.
Okay.
So it's a means of communication. For the vehicle. Now, internally, the vehicle communicates with the operator, with the driver.
Okay.
So every action the driver imputes, the vehicle gives a feedback. For instance, you step on the accelerator, it gives you a feedback with the speedometer.
Wow.
You increase your speed, it gives you a feedback with when you step on the accelerator, it gives you a feedback with the RPM, and you increase your speed, it gives you a feedback with the speedometer. You try to turn left, the turn signal left tells you that you're turning left. You inside the vehicle. It's telling you you're turning left. There is a malfunction with the vehicle, it puts on the check engine to tell you that I have a problem.
Okay.
You are out of washer fluid. It tells you the washer fluid is empty.
Okay.
You see that the vehicle has been made to be a machine that can communicate, and it does this through indicators.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Talking about this communication between the vehicle and the user,
Yes.
What are those? I want to believe there are major indicators and there are minor indicators, although all of them are very, very important.
Yes.
But can you just highlight the major indicators in the vehicles and those ones that seems to be minor but needed to be taken cognizance of?
Okay, in classifying this, we would look into safety, because when vehicles are designed, the engineers who do all the designing and all the planning,
Okay.
the first thing they put in mind is safety, then performance and all that. Now, the most important indicators are the ones that concern safety.
Safety.
Yes. For instance, the malfunction indicator, which comes up to warn you that the vehicle has a malfunction with the engine or the powertrain, meaning it can break down anywhere and leave you stranded, which is not safe. Then there is the oil warning indicator that tells you the oil pressure of the engine is not enough, meaning the engine could seize up at any point. So now there is the brake warning that tells you the vehicle has not enough brake or no brake at all. So it warns you. So when you see such indicators, they are safety concern.
All right, thank you very much. So talking about the safety of the user,
Yes.
now the major indicators, you've highlighted them. The first one you mentioned, if I could recall, is the malfunctioning signal indicator. Now, what can the driver use to identify this as? We can see the engine oil logo, that of the brake. So that malfunction indicator, is there any logo on the dashboard that
Yes, there is a hologram of an engine.
Okay.
A hologram of an engine. It looks like a car or like a camera, but it's actually a hologram of an engine.
Okay.
So it's a warning indicator. It's universally accepted. Whether you drive a Ferrari or you drive a Toyota,
you definitely be.
That is the indicator. Whenever you see that indicator, it warns you that the powertrain has an issue, and you need to find a way to check what the problem is.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And moving forward, talking about this safety, and are there rules, like safety rules, guiding the usage of this indicator? I mean, what are the consequences of somebody violating maybe this rule on the road? Are there any rules guiding this usage of this indicator?
Okay, that would depend on which part of the indicators are we talking of now, the internal ones or the external ones. Now, I will try to break down the violations you can make with the two of them.
Okay.
For the internal indicators, these are directly built to warn the driver.
Okay.
So, for instance, your brake indicator suddenly comes up and warns you that you suddenly have a brake issue and you need to stop and have the vehicle checked. Now, if you continue driving the vehicle without any concern towards that, like you got to your destination, you still got into the vehicle, you drove, and the next day you still continue driving with the brake indicator on. If suddenly you step on the brake pedal and you no longer have brake, you won't be surprised. So this is coming from the fact that you have violated some of the ground rules of operating that vehicle. One ground rule is that when the indicator comes on, if you're not a professional, you take it to the professional to find out why the indicator comes on. Okay. And that is why, as an individual that owns a vehicle, you need to know what a healthy vehicle looks like. If you get into a healthy vehicle in the morning and you put your key while you're sitting down and you crank it to start, merely start, the first thing you will observe is all the indicators, all the possible indicators that the vehicle has will come up for a test light. It's called a test light.
Test lights.
So in that at that point, all the lights are tested to make sure that they are all operational. Then once the engine starts and the engine starts to run, within the space of 2 seconds, all the indicators should extinguish. They should go off. Now, if they go off and you still have a few of them on, that's a warning that you have a problem somewhere, or a particular system is on and you need to turn it off before you leave. For instance, if you use your handbrake to hold the vehicle and you start in the morning, all the other indicators will go off, but your handbrake signal will still be on. warning you that you need to drop the handbrake before you move. So that is for the internal.
Okay.
Externally, how do you violate these things? If you have a problem with your brake indicator staying on permanently, or your reverse indicator staying on permanently, or your turn signal is not working,
Okay.
and you get on the road with this vehicle, you will confuse a lot of other drivers, other road users. Because when you are thinking you're going straight forward, your indicator is saying you want to go left. Everybody is lining up behind you, waiting for you to
turn.
So you see, you create that confusion. Same thing with the brake or the reverse indicator. So other vehicles think you are reversing, whereas you're actually going forward. So that's what you get from violating them.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Engineer Quincy, I want to believe you as a professional in engineering, automobile engineering,
Yes.
you are more or less like a medical doctor for human.
Yes.
So you are a doctor for cars, for vehicles. Now, doctors for human health prescribe regular checkup to avoid breakdown of the body. So as a professional, what can you recommend in terms of this indicator monitoring and checking to avoid unexpected incidents? How often can you recommend the check on some of these indicators, both the minor and the major ones?
Okay, that depends on the owner of the vehicle, how much free time they will have in a week or in a month or quarterly.
All right.
Depends on the owner of the vehicle. Now, whichever way, you can actually create time to check your vehicle. And I'm not just talking to private vehicle owners, I'm also talking to commercial vehicle owners.
Okay.
Yes, because I think they have their own role to play too. Especially the commercial vehicle owners.
Definitely.
Now, from time to time, if you are a private vehicle owner, you work Monday to Saturdays, or you work Monday to Sundays, but you get your relief break 1 or 2 days. After taking a rest, it could be in the evening, just take a stroll around your vehicle while the engine is running and put on all the indicators, the headlamps, the trafficators, the hazard and all that. And then you take a stroll around the vehicle, a slow stroll.
Wow.
A very slow one. Just keep going around. You will observe lights that are broken, tires that are out of pressure, scratches and dents that you're not aware of, wipers that are not working, washer fluids and all that. And that slow stroll around already gives you a new record of what's going on with the vehicle. Now, if these are things you can easily call your technician to quickly address, you can address them. That is you as an individual, as a private owner. Now, you can do these either weekly, monthly, quarterly. If you're a commercial vehicle owner, you can do this daily. Yes, and you can. Yes, for a commercial vehicle, because every day you encounter other vehicles, other road users on the road, and someone might have broken your turn signal, and you're not even aware of it, and it's probably not working. And before you know it, it's creating confusion on the road. So you can do that daily. You can also do it weekly. You can do it quarterly. Just create time to take a slow stroll around your vehicle, and you will notice so many things that you need to correct.
Okay, so we'll take a quick break now, and when we are back, we'll continue on things we need to know about safety, and when it comes to indicators, the signs, the warning, and even the consequences. Please stay with us.
Welcome on board the newly retrofitted light ferry, where innovation meets comfort on water. As you step onto our state-of-the-art vessel, you'll notice the modern design and enhanced facilities that prioritize your safety and enjoyment. Our retrofitting process has not only upgraded the aesthetics, but also improved the performances of the boat, ensuring a smoother and faster journey across the beautiful Lagos waterways. Feel free to explore the spacious seating areas equipped with comfortable amenities such as life jackets for all passengers, a first aid box, fire extinguisher, all for a relaxing ride. Our knowledgeable crew is here to assist you, making your journey as enjoyable as possible. Join us as we set sail towards a more efficient and eco-friendly future, embracing technology while celebrating the vibrant culture of Lagos. Thank you for choosing Light Ferry, where every ride is a memorable adventure.
Welcome back. If you are just joining us, this is Lagos Transportation Agenda, and with me here is Engineer John Quincy Osazele, the Chief Technical Officer of Universal Automotive Training Academy, and they've been doing wonderfully well in this academy in training apprentices and students on what technology or automobile is all about. So today we are taking a critical look at the indicators. Every of us are using vehicles, cars, whether it's space bus or saloon car. We have indicators on our car, on our dashboard, and even we have both internal and external one, and that is what he has been explaining to us. So engineer, please can you just tell us and the viewers at home what, or let me say, how has technology made impact on the issue of these indicators in our nowadays transportation?
Okay, I think that is a very broad subject, and the reason I said it's a very broad subject is because even as we speak right now, development is ongoing. Every vehicle that is built immediately is sold out. That vehicle starts getting redevelopment, adjustments and all that. And for every model year that manufacturers release new vehicles, they release these vehicles with new technology that will just make the users more comfortable, safer, and find fun driving these vehicles.
Okay.
So now going straight to your question, how has the technology impact indicators? We've grown from the trafficator that used to make sound, tick, 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 when you're trafficating, to the ones that don't even make sound.
Definitely.
We've gone from the ones that when you put them down, they don't return, you have to return them back, to the ones that will automatically return back.
themselves. Wow.
We've gone from the trafficators that when you want to do a quick lane change, a lot of people would not have observed this, but there is difference between doing a lane change and doing a turn. If you're doing a lane change, if you use the trafficator, because you will not turn the steering fully, when you come back, the trafficator might not return itself. But modern cars now, when you do a lane change, if you want to do a lane change, just touch the trafficator once. It will give you 3 blinkers. In that 3 blinkers, you can do your lane change automatically, and after the 3 blinkers, it goes off on its own. The indicator will not even, the stock will not stay hanging. You just touch it and it gives you 3 blinks. 1, 2, 3, and then you do your lane change. And then you go to the next. So just like that. And then we've gone to cases where you have cruise controls that monitors the vehicle in front of you and gives you indication of the distance you have between yourself and the vehicle that is in front of you, so you know how to brake. We have indicators that want you to brake while you're driving. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Wow. Let's say you're going on 3rd Milan Bridge, and then suddenly somebody has an issue with his own vehicle, and he's losing power. And you are coming at maybe 75 or 70 or 75 kilometers per hour behind. And then the person was doing 70 as well, and all of a sudden drops to 50 and is going to 40 because of a malfunction on his vehicle. As you get close to that vehicle, your vehicle calculates the distance against your speed and will immediately know that you're going to crash. And then you see a white brake warning, brake.
Wow.
It warns you. Now, some of them even go further, that if you don't brake, as you get closer, it will initiate braking.
Itself.
on itself. So you have vehicles from 2016, 2017, all the way to 2024 carrying these functions.
So obviously all these modern day
vehicles, they carry this function. The vehicles that are built to standard, which is another topic we can have for another day, because some vehicles are built to
standard,
the present day standard, and some are not built to present day standard. Some are still built to maybe 2012, 2010 standards. But with modern day standard vehicles, you have so many indicators. The one that tells you how hot or how cold it is outside while you are enjoying your air conditioner. Let's say you drive close to your office and you're about to come down. It warns you that the temperature outside is hotter than what you have in the car. So you have so you become aware of it and you prepare yourself that okay, it's about to get hot outside. So many indicators are on the dashboard to warn you of different things that are around you. You even have the 360 cameras now.
Okay.
That when a vehicle is by your side, it shows you live feed of
on the
on the dashboard of how close that vehicle is with you, close to you. It tells you that you are very close to that vehicle. You have live cameras that tell you potholes on the road. The ones you see them live on the road. So all of these is to make sure that while the operator is sitting in the vehicle, he has everything in it. Everything. He sees everything and is able to manage himself to keep himself safe while driving.
All right. To wrap up, I would like to ask, as Nigerians, you're also a Nigerian, and
yes,
I want to just ask, based on your own perspective, do you think our traffic officers are doing enough to ensure compliance of these external indicators? Do you think they are doing enough? Because it boils down to safety of the public.
If you ask me, I would say they are doing enough.
Okay.
But then I would advise that they put much more pressure on the commercial vehicles.
On the commercial?
Yes. Than the way they put it on the private vehicles.
So those ones are very, very negligent.
Apart from that, a private vehicle is not often on the road every day.
Okay.
A commercial vehicle is on the road every day. So the tendency for a private vehicle to cause havoc or cause safety hazard on the road depends on the days it's on the road.
Okay.
But a commercial vehicle that is always on the road will cause havoc because it's always there.
So it needed to be checked.
Yes.
Before I let you go, engineer, I would like you to just give us a parting word or an advice for the general public when it comes to the issue of these indicators. Can you just give the public?
Well, I would like to part with this, that if you maintain your vehicle very well, it can actually cut down sudden breakdown. Okay. Yes, your vehicle, if you take time to always check your vehicle, do that walk around, your vehicle will hardly just fail you suddenly.
Yes. All right. So thank you very much, Engineer John Quincy Osazele, the Chief Technical Officer of Universal Automotive Training Academy. He has said it all, and his parting word is that we should always take cognizance of those warning indicators, because it will save us a lot of money, it will save us our life, it will save the external people driving, other road users, and the general public. So with this, we have come to the end of the show, and I want to believe we enjoyed ourselves with Engineer John Quincy. So see you next week on another episode of Lagos Transportation Agenda. I remain your host, Emmanuel Aronsiola. Thank you.